Good evening, everybody. God bless you. Come on into the room. Susan is here. Kimberly is still winner and champion. Winner is still champion. Oh, yes. I'm choosing heaven, yeah. Hi, Susan, spreading the love, yeah. I'm choosing heaven today. Oh, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing peace today. What are you choosing? Well, I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing peace today. I choose compassion. I choose compassion today. What are you choosing? I choose compassion today. Kiana, I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I choose compassion today. Oh, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm going to turn off this fan. Hey, Jeff, can you get the fan? Hey, let's give Jeff Nuss a hand. He's in the house, and he can help me do those kinds of things. Hey, Rosalind and Laverne, Reese, everybody's coming in into the room. This has been an amazing 3 days. This is an amazing time to be alive. It's like the set design just changed. Like we were used to life as one kind of way, and it has changed radically. And we hear the time that we're living in referred to as a pandemic. The time of a pandemic. And it's just so good to be able to meet on a Wednesday night like this. So thank you for coming aboard tonight. My name is Rickie Byars, and joining me this evening is my co-facilitator, co-practitioner, co-producer, Ademola Anifa-Woshe.
Yes. Hey, Rickie.
Coach Ade, Life Coach Ade.
That is I.
I love these people that are on our thread. They are incredible.
Yes.
It means so. It's so inspiring to feel the pulse of a community that is building. That people who load in, they come here on a Wednesday night to feel this, and that's really special. So, how you doing, Life Coach Ade? How are you?
I am good. I am present and
Yes.
grateful for the energy, the power, the presence that keeps resourcing me.
Yes.
Even if my mind or my body's like, well, I think, dude, you're doing too much. I'm like, just give me one more hour. Just one more hour. But all in all, really, it's been a busy day, a very busy day. Um, lots going on. But in the
Yeah.
midst of it all, get to see things playing out. And just keep reminding myself to look at what is playing out rather than what's played out. Because what's played out is on its way out.
Yes.
And but all in all, I people I talk to, friends and clients, everybody seems to be having a challenging time because there's a birthing of a new world.
Yes.
We are
There's a
becoming different human beings. We are vibrating a different frequency, and all the mess is coming to the top.
yeah. A lot of stuff
And
is up, and
yes,
and
stuff
it's
is
going to
up.
be, and a lot of stuff will be coming up. So that's why
Yes,
I think having sessions like this become very
yeah,
important so that we can be reminded as we go through it, so that we can release the old ways, like Susan Lingle says, and vibrate higher.
yes,
We releasing the old ways and vibrating higher. This is a great time to be alive. It's a great time to forge a new way. And it's like we can do it, and we are doing it. So tonight,
yes.
man, we're gonna. It's. I just got so much, and I've been with the change in myself in my life, with what's going on, and I just have such gratitude for the consonants right now, because I'm a vowel kind of person. And when I say the consonants right now, like I'm a vowel kind of person, like I'm like, I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you know. Now the Y takes the yeah there, but yeah, Y is even considered as a vowel sometimes. Okay, so I'm very vowely, but I have the capacity to be consonant. I can cross the T's, I can dot the I's, I can take care of business, right? And sometimes we need to be about the business of taking care of business. But if you're in a vowel state of mind, you don't really feel like doing that. You feel like hiring an intern that you never get around to doing. You feel like, hey Jeff, I wanna put the songs up to download so that people can do this, and people want the download, and I want to really develop the bhood.org so people can go and get the music, but I never kind of get around to giving Jeff a list of the downloads because I'm so listening to the music and enjoying what we did. I'm in the joy of it. I'm in the thing like this. Well, I'm here to tell you something changed in me, and I'm thankful right now. And in the words of Howard Thurman, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve. Because I'm having these moments of high resolve where I'm doing what I would not do. I'm doing what I wanted to do, but I hadn't found the way to do it. I hadn't found the out to do it. And it was the good old YouTube, TED Talk, back to back to back. That's the way the universe works with me. They go like, you need to know this, you need to know that, and you need to know this. So I want to share how I'm going from being a vowel to a consonant right now, because I need to take care of business. But what I do know, that God is the vowel and the consonant. See, God is not just in the vowel, or some people say the feminine, and the masculine is the consonant. But God is all of it. And God is the perfect interaction of it all, the alignment. So I want to be in alignment with all those aspects of myself so that I can step out in a holy, holy way and do the darn thing. Be it, so we can be it. And I'm good at the being, you know, but I need to be doing a little bit more. That, you know, there's somebody say, do be do. You know, it's like do be do. So we're talking, we're having our conversations, but we're having the conversations so that we can change our point of view,
Yes.
so that we can shine even brighter, because the world needs us to shine our light. You know, and shining the light doesn't mean showing up with affirmations, and it means doing the affirmation. It means you don't have to say an affirmation. People are going to look at you and go like, she's
Show up.
efficient.
Yes.
She's taking care of it, you know, and be inspired in their own life. Like I was inspired by the YouTube people. Now, do y'all want to know the YouTubes I watched?
Yeah, we want to know the YouTube you watch. She's about to do some spellings, ladies and gentlemen. She told you about
No,
it.
it was really good. No, it was really good. I'm not gonna give I'm not gonna give y'all all my toolkit, but I talked about.
I know how I can find it, but I won't tell nobody how to do it.
Well, I talked about Joshua Fields Milburn and Ryan Nicodemus. These were the minimalists. I talked about that on Sunday, about letting go of things that we don't need anymore and really getting on. But see, even that, to decide to let go of things we don't need. We can say that all day. We all know that. We all know I release and I let go. I let the spirit run my life, and got a closet full of clothes that you don't ever wear. You haven't worn them in 10 years. You waiting for that big break of whatever so that you can pull that dress out one more time. Or maybe you're going to do like I was going to do, sell it in my own boutique. Put a garage sale outside. You know, it's like, I don't know. But he says give it away. Joshua Fields Milburn is his name. And his partner was Ryan Nicodemus. And you can just kind of
Oh, right. I remember those. Yeah, I've seen that.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a book called Letting. I think just Let It Go, or
It's not minimalist.
yes,
Is it minimalist?
theminimalist.com.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, you go there. I mean, like when I heard him speak, I'm talking about Joshua. I was just inspired. This might have been like he might have done this interview years ago, like in 2016, but it was just as good then as it is now. It's kind of like listening to All Faiths in the God 10 years ago, and it having full meaning right now, because the truth is in that, you know. And this is not about radically changing anything. He says it's about the practical applications of things.
Yes.
Just doing what's practical. It's gonna be better when we learn how to move on what it is we say we want, instead of just saying what we want. You know, just saying what we want. And so because in our lives, in my life, I'm productive just breathing. I get that. My breath is divine. I get that. You know, I don't mean that from the big head place. I mean that God is divine in me. And if I'm breathing and I'm realizing my breath, I'm at one with it, and it's sourcing me. So that's information. But if I just have that, and it doesn't become anything but me breathing in a corner all day, I will be good for myself. What are you laughing about, Ade? Come on with it. Well, I lost your sound. We lost your sound. I lost your sound. Did you mute yourself by accident? Ade just disappeared. Oh, Ade didn't disappear, but his sound disappeared. Try it again. Well,
that's happened a couple of times.
So happy Wednesday, Margaret Tahar. Breath is powerful. Greetings, y'all. Hi, Iyabode. Is that right, Jackson? Did I say it right? Iyabode, Jackson. Where are you, Ade? I miss you. He doesn't know what happened. So come out and come back in again. In the meantime, I'll continue to talk about what we were talking about with the minimalist, and just getting on with less. And so many of us are already doing that. Those who are not doing it, hey, just give away one thing a day. One thing a day, and next day give away two. He says one day get a partner and say we're gonna join forces, and today we're gonna give away one thing each, and the next day 2 things each, the next day 3 things each, and see how long it lasts. At the end of the month, who gave away the most things? Hey, you're back.
I'm black.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you are. You're back and you're black.
I'm back and black.
And how to live, you learn how to live a more meaningful life. How to live a more meaningful life without accumulating more stuff. It's like you're going to be fine. You're going to, matter of fact, I'm telling you, I love walking through my house, not seeing all that stuff everywhere. But it's more than that. It's more than what your house looks like. It's what you're sharing with the world and what you're not putting on the world by continuously consuming things that you don't need. Right? So I know this don't feel like a lot of fun tonight.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll tell you something. I mean, I don't know. Who knows it feels it, and who feels it knows it. Because about 2 hours ago, I mean, I don't have internet yet in my new place, and hopefully it'll happen next few days, but I'm having to use
I forgot to give you your gift. I'm going to do it while you talk. Keep on.
So the last
$ Life Conversations, right?
Yes, $ Life Conversations. Yes, correct. I was just thinking how at first I didn't even think my hotspot would be able to carry workshops that I've been doing on Zoom, what we're doing here, and it seems to be working well. And earlier I was thinking, sometimes the thought came out of nowhere. Like sometimes I feel like I need a lot of stuff to get things done, but I just recognize how, minimal the things I'm having to use. I'm relying on my hotspot, which is a little bit of a, but it's still working. I got an interesting setup here, but I was really thinking about sometimes the things we think we need, we don't need. It's just the one. It's just, but it's a shift in consciousness, because in giving the stuff away, as you were saying, there is a part of us that needs to adjust to the new space.
Yes.
And I think sometimes that adjusting could feel uncomfortable. So we rather just like put it there. I mean, there's nothing like feeling uncomfortable to help you find yourself.
Well, something happens now, because the thing is, like, once everything's clear, at least at that level, because there's always something to clear, because more things come in. We know how it happens. If it's clear, but the thing is, it's like, now what? Now that everything's clear, now who are you?
Thank you, Rickie.
What are you here to do? Absolutely. That's from your fans from Soul Fulfilling. That's a collective gift from all of us to you.
Wow. I got to go spend some money. I'll be right back.
I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in a minute. So with the way they were instructing me, one was that the minimalist, which was really great. The second was what the minimalist did was it showed me that I'm on the right path, that I'm doing all those things, and that I can continue to do that. And I still, when I look in my closet and I got all those clothes, beautiful clothes, and I've been keeping them because, I don't think I'm going to wear those clothes again. I used to wear them in concert, but I was just keeping them just in case. The other thing was this. It's like, so it assured me that I'm on the right path, right? But the other YouTube that came up was like about getting sleep, enough rest. And I'm telling you, Estelle Hicks, right? When her husband was still alive, Jerry, we had dinner.
Esther Hicks. Okay. Yeah.
Esther Hicks. We had dinner together, right? And we happened to go in the bathroom at the same time. And I asked her, I was like, can I ask you, can I book a session to see Abraham? Does he just, she says, oh, you wanted to speak to Abraham? She's like, she says, I can call him forth anytime. So we went back to the dinner table, and there were others sitting at the table. I won't say who their names were, but we were all there. So as she says, and she told me, she says, we'll do it after dessert, after we have our dessert. So they don't even know that she and I have had our conversation. And I wanted to talk to her because I was having some issues with my heart. And it was a concern to me. And so we're there, and then she just goes, she says, how would you like to meet Abraham tonight? And everybody was like, oh, wow, what you doing? Everybody happy, And so she read the first person, and then she got to me, and she said, not she, but Abraham said, why do you work so hard? And why do you work so long? We don't require that of you. The universe doesn't require that of you. We don't require that. We just want you to work for your joy, for the joy of it. We want you to celebrate life. And you need to go to sleep. You need to go to sleep. So that should have been enough, right? I should have been sleeping like a mofo. I should have went to sleep at the dinner table. It's like, it's like, but it would be many years. I tried to, I attempted to do it, but when your brain works like mine, it's a gift and it can be a curse. So you have to know how to blend the consonant with the vowel, so that you're not always in the consonant with the doing. And you get to that place of being and just breathing, Ashe, my life is a good life. Ashe, my life is good. Ashe, my life is a good life. Ashe, my life is good. Amen, amen. My heart is a good heart. Hear that, Jeff? Amen, amen. My heart is good. Amen, amen. My heart is a good heart. Amen, amen. My heart is good. Hallelujah. My thought is a pure thought. Hallelujah. My thought is pure. Selah, Selah, my way is a peaceful way. Selah, Selah, my way is peace. Ashe, Ashe, my life is a good life. Ashe, Ashe, my life is good. Ashe, Ashe, my life is good. Ashe, Ashe, my life is good. And so that message was going to play and repeat through the years until, bam, here comes homie up on the YouTube talking about getting enough sleep. I was like, here I am again. 1 o'clock in the morning, but I should go to sleep. But I'm going to listen to this man talk about sleep. and he talked about sleep. And I, wow. And finally, the last one, then I did go sleep. Well, I think he was the last one, but the one before him.
You go to sleep while watching it, or you?
No. I watched him and went on to sleep. I went to sleep, and I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping deeply when I sleep, and tonight I'm going to get 7 hours, because my thing was like, hey, I don't need 7 hours. All I need is 5 hours. I don't need 7 hours. I can make it on 4.5. It's like, hey, go to sleep so that you can get Jeff to go to sleep where he is. Because Jeff, did you go to sleep yet, Jeff? Did you get sleep last night?
Yes, I did. I got 6.5 hours.
Great. That's good for folks like us.
It is.
That's like 2 weeks.
It is. When you were saying that, I'm going like, that's me. I can do 4 hours.
Yes.
I can do 5 that's a good night.
Yes. So 6.5, and your heart is saying, I need rest. And that's what the speaker was talking about. He was like, folks who don't get enough rest open themselves up for situations with heart situations, which is what they were telling me in the reading from Esther Hicks. She's like, rest. It's going to be all right. Now, when I get up, then I can face the day and, and look at all the things that I can do, because I've got a reserve that's built up.
Yes.
Yes, those are very natural things, but they're things that we just neglect, and we need to rest. Yeah, rest is good for us. So I rest in God. Repeat after me. I rest in God.
I rest in God.
God is enough for me.
Yes.
Yeah. God allows me the faculty to close my eyes and go to sleep. So do it no more. Wednesday, we don't talk about ourselves. We don't talk bad about ourselves. And on Wednesday night, we're all going to sleep at before midnight our time. Okay?
Well, by default, I can't even subscribe to that affirmation. I'm sorry.
Well, you do the best you can. In your time zone.
Right. Got it. Okay.
In your time zone, you're going to do the best you can in your time zone. But I rest in God.
Yes.
And so when I close my eyes, I need to be all right. I think, it's just like, oh, wow. I think for years, man, I shouldn't share this on the Soul Fulfilling Conversations. But I think for years, I just rested in the arms of somebody else, and just acclimating to resting alone has been an adventure, but even in those years, I was working into the wee hours of the night. So it's like,
you needed some arms to sleep on if you're working to the wee hours of the morning. Someone to hold you like, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Or maybe if I went, well, don't let me go into maybe if I'd
We'll be back right after this commercial break.
My destiny has been fulfilled by you, oh God. My search is over, and I rest in thee. Every path has led to this moment. Every step I have taken has led me to this higher place. Everything I have ever done has served me to see God's holy face. And my destiny has been fulfilled by you, oh God. And my search is over, and I rest in thee. future lies, they don't concern me. My future and my past are rolled into this moment. In God is eternal, my life in God is eternal, and I am free forevermore. My search is over, and I rest in thee. I rest in thee. I rest in thee. Oh, I rest. So what I've been doing is spraying my bed. Thank you, Deanna. She says she sprays her bed before she gets in. You know, I put the blanket back a little bit. I go do my prayers, and then before I get into bed, I do my mother's prayer that her mother taught her, which is just, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep, Barbara Williams. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. I say that, and it brings me such comfort. You know, I hadn't done that prayer in years. And so I've already prayed for all y'all, including you. I pray for everybody, man. And it's like, oh, yeah, all the people in the Soulful Feeling thread, all the people, you know, I just pray. And then I go to bed. But before I get into bed, I say another prayer. And it's just so good for me. So do something for you. You know, do something. Don't just jump into bed and go. Don't, you know, make a ritual of it. Make a ritual. Make an honoring of it. Honor that we have a bed, or that we have a place to sleep. I saw a lady on the sleep the other day, man. She had a music up there by her head, and she was just on the sleep like that. And I looked over there at her, and she looked at me like, I'm chilling. You know, I mean, so, hey, when I went to sleep last night, Jeff, you're going to love this. I got a Marion. She's on the thread sometimes. Marion Lewis. Marion hit me up and she said, you have the Soul Fulfilling Contemplative collection of instrumental tracks. It's like a contemplative CD. And she says, and it's free. It's on my website. It's at no expense to you. RickieByars.org. You go there and you can download it, right? And it shows up in wherever your downloaded documents go to. It'll be there. So I downloaded it. She said it's not working. She says, I went there and what showed up was music that I already have. So I was like, wow, this clip is not working. That's not good. So I went to my website. I found the page. You find it in the store. You can find it in the store. Hi, Jennifer Berkeley. I love you. Carmen Valle. All my friends are here. So you can find it in the store and you click it. You don't have to pay anything. All right. And I'm playing piano and I did it right here at this piano. And Jeff was on the other side recording the recording. And for a long time, I didn't listen to it because I judged my piano playing and I was like, I put it on last night in my, ritual of going to sleep. It was so nice. It was beautiful. So beloved, Marion Lewis, she thought that the songs came up. She said, I already have those songs, but it's the instrumental version of those songs. She didn't realize that what was showing was the instrumental version. But what's a problem to me is that it doesn't keep playing back to back. So you have to keep assigning it. So maybe we can find a way to adjust it so that it plays from song to song.
On the website.
Yeah.
On the website. So it plays as a playlist.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to click it in order for it to play. So I didn't want to get out of the bed and click again. So I just went to sleep. I tricked myself. God's little trick. Because I was listening to Mighty Gift of Joy. And it was so beautiful. And then I just went to sleep. Amazing.
Can I say something about those recordings?
Yes.
May I interject? If
Yes.
anyone hasn't listened to them yet, they really need to listen to them, because there was something special in your performance that comes across when you listen to them. And I don't know if you got that until maybe last night.
Yes.
But there really is something special in how you were performing them that was I can't even, angelic.
Yes.
Comes to mind.
Hey, thank you. I'll accept that. It was like, now I can take it. I tell you, when I got it was when I was listening to Mondays with Sherlock. Like, if you go to bradio.org, it's still offline. I'm crossing T's and dotting I's, and maybe I will be the one to learn how to do the station, because I'm doing some serious work. I did. I mean, when I got that TED talk, I'm telling you, the talks are popping. There was a talk about how the right side of your brain, is on autopilot, and the other side of your brain puts on the brake. She said, so you have like an autopilot on whether it's the left side or right side, I don't know. But anyway, she says, this woman that was speaking, her name was Mel Robbins, I think. But anyway, she was saying the right side of your brain is on autopilot. So it just does what it does. If you want to change a pattern, though, the brake is going to come down, because it wants you to be an autopilot. It knows what it's comfortable knowing. But if you want to start a new activity, you have to force yourself to do this new activity. She says, because everything is going to get in the way to go, like, I think I'll walk. I'm used to doing that. I'll make my bed up first. I'll do these things that are part of what I do. So after listening to her, listening to the man talking about sleep, listening to everything, I went to YouTube University, and then I listened to some contemplative music to put me to sleep. I woke up, and you know what I did? I was like, I am going to edit the music from the devotional. It's 6 a.m. and I can sit and do this. And what I did was I listened to the devotional from Sunday. I put all the times when there was music and the times when there wasn't, how long each song was. I got the whole list of all the songs, like where at 1 hour, 20 minutes, you can hear Dorothy James sing Closer to You, or whatever it is that's happening, all the music. And then it was so wonderful, I did the week before. So I did two. So when I was done, I had like 23 songs.
Wow.
That I've listened to and kind of see how they sit. And my plan is to have those songs, like all the versions, like, so if it's Closer to You, it'll be Closer to You from August 22nd, or closer, that you can go and listen and see which one you want. And then you can download what's special to you, the one you want to take, And so I did that. That was big. But in order for me to do that, I had to put on the brake. I had to go like, boom, I am not going to do the autopilot.
Right.
I will walk. I will do all those things that I normally would do that keep me from doing this activity when my brain is freshest. Like, it's so fresh in the morning. I can do so much. So that's what I'm talking about, like the consonants. Like, that procrastination is why the radio station is offline. You know what I mean? The procrastination is why the behood.org is not all that it can be. But I don't beat myself up because the creativity put it there. You know what I mean? It's the grace of God that it exists at all. But if you create these things, you want to continue to make them better.
Yes.
And in order to do that, then I have to go and come into a bigger way of doing it, inviting others in also to help me. And finally, what happened in editing those programs, Ade, is that I got to see my own presentation. I got to see how I am. You know what I mean? I got to see,
Yes, I do.
yeah, I got
Yes,
to
I
see how I
do.
accept myself. I got to see what we could include to make it better. I got to see, like, holy moly, I'm becoming somebody
Yes.
that has been here all along, but it's beginning to blossom. And to step into that part without fear and without judgment. You know, so.
I do. I'm laughing because I can so relate. Like
Yes.
when I do my shows, I don't go back and listen. What caused me to listen is if I have to edit the shows.
Yes.
And then I start listening from a different, because if I just listen to my shows,
Yes.
anything that I've done,
Yeah.
I'm constantly picking it apart. Why did you say it like that? You didn't finish that.
Yeah.
But when I'm editing,
When you're
I'm
editing.
listening differently.
Yes.
And sometimes I've actually said, damn,
That was good.
that was good. Damn,
That was good.
I just said that naturally, for real. I have an experience like, wow, what am I doing tripping that? What?
Yeah. Like, this is
Like, to
good.
listen to me more.
Yeah.
So I know what you mean. I know what you
Yes.
mean.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can appreciate yourself more. It's not because when I look at it, like you say, you pick yourself apart. Sometimes,
Yeah.
but when you're editing, it's
Yeah.
different. You know, it's like, oh, boom, and I'm hearing what's being said. I was like, wow. You know, you should trust yourself, Rickie. You should trust what these people see in you. You know, they're seeing the God in you. You talk about people seeing the God. You need to see the God in yourself, girl. And go head on and finish editing these shows. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so you know, how much?
Oh, I like that
you know,
segue. You went, okay, like a little girl. Okay. You were feeling that.
You know,
Sandy
it all
on
serves a
IG
purpose.
said, God put it there while you procrastinating. That's the question for
Yeah.
all of us to answer.
Yes.
Yes.
And I know, and if I'm talking about it, I know it goes for everybody. There's something that you're putting off that you want to get on with. That's good for you.
Yes.
You know, that's good for you that you need to take care of. Here's one. I was walking with a buddy of mine today, and we were talking about living trust. You know, it's like if you know, if who knows, right? I don't have anything. I haven't said, okay, I'm going to leave the piano to Jeff Noose. I'm going to leave the bookcase to Ade.
It's recorded now. And the listeners are the witness. She said it.
I'm going to leave this big money plant to Dorothy James.
She can take care of you as an accountant.
Oh my God! But you know, you can say what you know. But if you don't consider things, you know, if they don't, you know, it's like, okay, you're getting rid of things that you don't want, but the things that you do want, you have here. And when you get a certain age, you begin to think about how to share those things with the world. You know, because if you don't, you know, the government takes it. Y'all want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
I'll take the clothes you want to toss. Okay, Kiana. Okay, baby. If you, but Kiana, I'm here to tell you. She know what I mean. Maybe some of the tops. She's she's curvaceous. Believe me, you know. But I got some stuff for you. Come on up here. But this is a story about how things happen, and it was so important, but now it's not important for me to tell that story. I'll tell it another time. It's
always important.
Okay. I like Life Coach Ade. He affirms the highest and the best in me. Okay. You will wear them well. Okay. You know, why don't we have a clothes party, and the people who are around, we have a big clothes party in the backyard, a summertime clothes party. So if you want to be part of the summertime clothes party, Kiana is going to plan it, and we're going to do it. Okay, Kiana? You want to plan the clothes party? And you come to my house, and all the clothes, I'm bringing them down, and everybody come on, Barbara. Hey, Barbara, I got earrings for you, too. I got jewelry. I got so much stuff. Yeah, I give away stuff all the time. I don't mind. You know, things I want to. I'm not going to wear those earrings. And the guy says, if you haven't worn it in 3 months, But he don't know the women. We go like, hey, I put stuff on I ain't worn in 10 years and go like, hey, it looks great today.
But I love what you said earlier. You're singing that release and let go, but you have stuff you haven't worn that you haven't worn in years. I mean, that's just, I've been laughing at that for a long time. I release like that. I'll wear that later. Maybe 10 years from now. I let go. No, you don't.
But look at what happened to me. I got a call from a lawyer, right? A law firm that said, no, I got a letter that said, we're dissolving our law firm and we're doing some other things. And we have some files and stuff that belong to you. So if you want this stuff, you need to contact us. So I'm going like, this is just somebody who this is a scam. Click. I tear up the note. I tear up the notice, right? And so I get a phone call from somebody. I won't say their names. I won't say the firm, but the person says, I speak to Rickie Byars. And he gives me the scenario that this firm is changing around and blah, blah, blah. So then he says like, do you recall? And he gave me the names of the lawyers in the firm. And I'm going like, no, because the names had been on that letter that I tore up. So they were familiar. And then there was one name though. And I was like, well, I'm going to say your name. I'm going to use your name. I'm saying, Life Coach Ade. Yeah, that rings a bell. Yeah, sort of, but I don't remember any business with that person. No. He says, okay, well, I'm going to talk to Life Coach Ade and see if he remembers you, So then I said, well, is any money involved? He says, well, it's about $350. I was like, well, that's good. Let me see. Life Coach Ade. Yeah, I do remember Life Coach Ade. So now I got another letter that says we will be calling you because we have these things that we think belong to you, right? Wow. When I got the phone call from the same person again, very kind, he says, does this name ring a bell? And he said, Booker T. Court. And I was like, no. And he said, Life Coach Ade. And I was like, sorta. And then he said, this other name. And I was like, yes, I know that name. He said, like, I'm going to put Jeff Nuss's name in that person's name. He says, Jeff Nuss. And I was like, yo, my God, yes. And I'm thinking like, I'm going to get $350, right? I was like, and then now all the other names make sense. So now that I remember Jeff, I was like, oh yeah, Life Coach Ade and this other, and the lawyer, yes. Because I had that lawyer because Life Coach Ade was managing me. And then this celebrity from the Penthouse magazine came in. And then what happened was that he stopped representing me. So blah, 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 blah. And then he dropped me because he was now involved with this other artist. And I had hired this lawyer to go through the contracts, but nothing ever became of it. And I was disappointed. I was just disappointed. I was very disappointed. And I was like about 35 years old. I just knew it was going to be the break because this guy really believed in me. And here comes her. Here she comes. So anyway, but that's all, this like, we're talking 1985. Wow. I get the phone call and he says, it's you. He says, and Peter remember, the guy remembered you. Life Coach Ade remembered you too. He said, Life Coach Ade remembered you too. And we're sending you this check for $1,765 because it was what was on your account. It's like there was something there for me. There was something there because they were clearing away things that hadn't been cleared out. They were clearing out things that no longer, and I was clearing out stuff. I was clearing out, and it's like, wow. And I was like, man. So I went back into the past. I was like, little Rickie, don't worry about it. It's going to be all right.
Little Rickie.
Little Rickie, it's going to be all right because that's not the zone that God has for you. You're going to keep on going, and you're going to go into this church called Agape, and you're going to birth all this music. You're going to find a songwriting partner that really works well with you. And then you're going to, unfortunately, you're going to marry that person, but it's going to be good because the music is going to be good. It's going to go into the whole world and everybody's going to love it. And it's going to be so good. And then you're going to keep on going because you're going to realize that was the place where you launched all this beautiful music. So keep going, little Rickie. So keep on going. Do you ever go back in the past and talk to yourself? You need to go back into the past and talk to yourself and go to those moments that were really hard, whether you were getting molested, whatever it is, whatever. Just say, you're going to make it through. Because it's a quantum field. It's like, it's all going on right now anyway. You go back and say, you're going to make it through. You're going to make it through. Man, when I got mugged that night and I was on the ground and I looked up and saw Better Days on the building.
And you said, really?
Yeah, Better Days is the name of a disco. So I got mugged. Right, I was in New York. 2 people mugged me. They were caught because I'm a cosmic being. But anyway, it was like I looked up and it said Better Days. That's because now little Rickie, I've gone back and go like, you're gonna be all right. Just get up. You don't know where you're going. You can't see. You're legally blind. But don't worry. One day somebody gonna give you LASIK surgery. You're gonna have perfect vision. You just keep on going. Okay, I need to wrap it up. Rickie's Rickie's on a roll.
Yeah, little Rickie and big Rickie all doing spelling together. The vowels and the consonants coming together.
Yeah, you should go like we gotta go back. You gotta go back. And they call it inner child work, whatever. See, I got a joy factor. So I'm going back there in joy. Even if I'm crying, I know it's good. I know that everything that happens in your life happens for a reason, man. Yeah. It happens for a reason, and just know that God is more than what's appearing at the time. And get some sleep. And listen to my contemplative CD that costs you nothing. I feel a movie coming forth, The Joy Factor. Susan Lingle is my quiet manager. She remembers everything I ever said. Remember the nightclubs?
It should be called the Rhythm and Joy Factor.
The Rhythm and Joy Factor?
Yeah, because you're the minister of Rhythm and Joy.
Oh, Mo Raj.
That's right. Keep on.
I'm
coming out.
I was really every woman, but I'm coming out. That's even better. Hey, okay, that's a great game. We should play. Right. I sing one word and you fill in.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one.
I'm thinking too hard.
From my songs. No, this is from my songs.
I was actually thinking of your song, but I couldn't think. I was like, I was thinking about your song.
Okay. I'll give a little bit more. I'll give a little bit more. Barbara Williams, you should know this. Lil Rickie would be dope. Barbara Williams loved to play the plug, laugh out loud. I think of one woman stage show called Lil Rickie. I love her. Woo. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Barbara said, I feel like letting go. But I don't think that's what it is.
I know. But that could have been.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Barbara. That's a good one. No, it was like, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. That's what that one is. Okay. All right. Okay. So, and then, what was that other one somebody said? I am listening. A song called Keep Going, Lil Rickie. Oh my God, this is too funny. Name that clip. Well, I gotta do this. If I can let go, the darkness will fade. If I can just let go, There's a light all around me. The pain in my thought has kept me holding on. But I feel like letting go. I'm ready to run and I'm ready to leap into what is real. I got a sweet invitation, a mandate of ecstasy. Don't hold any longer. Drop your tools and follow me. I am the life within you. It's time to be free. Yeah, I feel like letting go. Let go, let God, let go. I feel like letting go. Let go, let God, let go. Pray to let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let God. Let go. Let go. I think I'm ready to do a meditation retreat. I could do it. We could do it. We'd sing, we'd tell stories, and then we'd go like boom, right into the silence.
And we just don't talk too much, right?
No, we won't talk at all. I mean, we'll talk, and then when it's time to meditate, we'll meditate. Yeah, I feel like letting go. Hey, thank you all for coming with us, dialing in with us this beautiful evening. Are you on this week, Life Coach Ade? Are you up this
First
week?
Tuesday of September. First Tuesday.
Oh, first Tuesday in September. You'll be back on with
First
being
and third
you.
Tuesday.
First and third Tuesday. All
Yes.
right. Yes, but he's here with us every week, and
Right.
we're thankful. So we'll make the announcement next week. Okay.
Yeah, and they
for
can
Life
go.
Coach
They can
Ade.
catch the archive
There you
on
go.
YouTube.
Listen to Ada's being you, and Ade is all over Instagram. Just doing all kinds of interesting things. So you can follow him, and you can meet me in the B Hood with Jeff and Dorothy and all of us. And hey, Barbara, you can come over this Sunday. Come on, you can be in the B Hood if you want to. Here's an open invitation for you. And if you're in the area on the thread, if you're on the thread tonight, you are just hit me up at RickieByars@gmail.com and let me know whether you want to come over to be in the live audience here. And you'll be in the backyard, but it'll be good.
Are those the ones you call the squatters?
The squatters, yeah. I like you said, the squatters. Now, the squatters we had last week, they didn't clap their hands. I was like, man, I know some squatters can clap, man. We need some clapping squatters. So just let me know if you want to come, and you're welcome.
She's
Thank
taking
you all
reservations.
Thank you. What did you say, Life Coach Ade?
She's taking reservations.
Yeah, you got to make reservations. So I need to know that you're coming, and to make sure you're cool to come. But if you're on this thread, you are cool, because only the cool kids are here in the B Hood on.
Do Rickie said so.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes.
Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God, rest in love, rest in God, and say